Many times in life, we find ourselves comparing who we are with others. We ask questions like, why can't I be like them? Why does their life look so much better than mine? This constant comparison often leaves us feeling unhappy and dissatisfied. In today's fast-paced world, with apps like TikTok and Instagram, this habit has only become more common as we constantly see what looks like perfect lives on our screens. This story is for anyone who feels unsatisfied with their own life and believes others are happier than them. While you listen, you'll also learn some new words and phrases, so stay with the story until the very end. One day, a crow was flying across the sky and landed on a tree branch. As he rested there, he noticed a swan swimming gracefully in a nearby pond. The swan's bright white feathers shone beautifully in the sunlight, and some villagers had gathered around to admire it. Curious, the crow flew closer, but as soon as the villagers noticed him, they waved their hands angrily and drove him away. The crow thought sadly, maybe they are afraid that I'll make the place dirty. He flew to another branch nearby, but again, people shooed him away. The crow's heart grew heavy. He saw how people loved the swan for its white feathers, while no one liked him because of his black ones. With sadness weighing him down, the crow flew away from the village and into a deep forest. Perching on a lonely tree branch, he began to cry. People hate me because of my black feathers, he said to himself. If only I had white feathers like the swan, then I would be happy. Just then, an old crow happened to pass by and saw the young crow crying. Why are you so sad, young one? The old crow asked kindly. The crow replied, I hate my black feathers. They are so ugly and nobody likes me. The old crow smiled gently and said, if you could look like any bird, which one would you choose? Without hesitation, the crow answered, the swan. Everyone admires the swan's beauty. The old crow nodded. There is a magical spring deep in this forest, he said. If you bathe in its water with a pure heart, you can change how you look. But before you decide, why don't you first ask the swan whether it is truly happy? The young crow agreed and flew back to the pond. Approaching the swan, he said, Dear swan, you must be the happiest bird in the village. Your feathers are so beautiful and everyone admires you. Tell me, are you truly happy? The swan looked down with sadness in its eyes. Thank you for your kind words, it replied. But no, I am not happy. People keep me as a pet and I cannot live freely. When I grow old, they might even kill me for my meat. I don't know if I will still be alive tomorrow. The crow was shocked to hear this. Then who do you think is the happiest bird? He asked. The swan thought for a moment and said, I think parrots are the happiest. Their colorful feathers are more beautiful than mine, and people don't eat them. The crow thanked the swan and flew off in search of a parrot. After some time, he found a parrot sitting on a branch. Dear parrot, said the crow, your colorful feathers are so lovely. You must be the happiest bird. The parrot let out a sigh. Yes, my feathers are pretty, it admitted. But because of them, people lock me in cages. I spend my life trapped, unable to fly freely. I am always scared of what will happen next. The crow felt even sadder and asked, Then who do you think is the happiest bird? The parrot replied, It must be the peacock. People admire its feathers more than mine, and it gets to live in big cages with attention and care. The crow then flew to a zoo to meet a peacock. He saw the bird spreading its colorful feathers while many visitors admired it. Approaching politely, the crow said, Dear peacock, you are so beautiful. Your feathers are amazing, and everyone adores you. Surely you must be the happiest bird in the world. The peacock looked at him with tired eyes and said, No, my friend, I am not happy. People pluck my feathers and sell them. It is painful, and it keeps happening again and again. I wish I could live freely like you. No one bothers you, and you can fly wherever you want. Hearing this, the crow was stunned. He realized he had taken his freedom for granted. For the first time, he understood that he was lucky in ways he had never noticed before. Grateful for this new perspective, the crow thanked the peacock and returned to the old crow in the forest. "I don't want to be anyone else," he said happily. "I am proud to be a crow. I am free, and that is something no one can take away from me." This story reminds us that everyone has their struggles. What looks perfect from the outside often hides difficulties we cannot see. Comparing ourselves to others only steals our joy. Instead, we should appreciate what we already have and be thankful for our own blessings. Remember, no one can be a better version of you than yourself. If this story gave you a new lesson or helped you learn some new words, don't forget to like it and share your thoughts. See you in the next story, where we'll continue learning and growing together.